Bitcoin is about to break out anytime soon out of this mathematical triangle. So right now is going to be the time to start paying attention in towards the Bitcoin charts, because funding rates are starting to look way better, liquidity is starting to be built on that top side, Tether is still being printed like a madman, and we are getting very close to our approval of our spot Bitcoin ETFs. So right now is going to be the time to start paying attention. Can we once again smash up the like button above the 40 likes? That would be amazing. And guys, as always, let's first of all have a look into what's that imminent short term. And straight away, what we can be seeing over here is that we are first of all trading in weekend and we are creating a new consolidation pattern. This is of course pretty obvious because during the course of the weekend, we do tend to consolidate at about our CME close price, which in this case was a 41.9k level. Usually around, we do tend to consolidate at about that level, and that is why we are still consolidating in this consolidation pattern. But most likely, beginning next week, we are expected to see a huge breakout outside of this mathematical triangle, but at the same time as well, in the bigger time frame, we are also creating another much nicer symmetrical triangle in my opinion. Now of course we could be breaking in both directions. I do think it is going to be more likely that we are going to be seeing this breakout happening towards the upside. In that case we have a price target all the way up towards the 48k target, but do keep in mind as well that we could of course always break this one out towards the downside, and in that case we are going to be having a look in towards an official price target all the way back down towards the 37.6k level. And if we are going to be seeing this downwards break, I just think it is going to be making up for a very good buying opportunity to buy the dip. Now, I do think it is going to be way more likely that we are actually going to be breaking this pattern towards the upside, and I am going to be explaining exactly why. Well, first of all, we do know that Bitcoin usually around tends to move towards the direction where the majority of the liquidity is sitting at. And right now, we can clearly see that majority of the liquidity is actually being created towards the upside. And at the same exact time, we can also see that the funding rates have cooled down pretty significantly already. Now, I would love to see the funding rates dipping down inside of the negative territory, but we don't usually really see that in such kind of an uptrend. But either way, it has cooled down pretty significantly already, which is a very good thing. At the same time, more Tether is continued to be printed. This is of course very good for the Bitcoin price. More liquidity is being added, and that has always resulted in price increases for Bitcoin. And while this is all happening, we can also see that the Bitcoin ETFs are around the corner. In just 18 days, our approval window will be opening up. So we are getting very close. And of course, the closer we get to this approval window, well, the more people want to be buying up, because the narrative is that people think we are going to be seeing a huge bump at the approval of our spot Bitcoin ETF. So yeah, right now the narrative is bullish, and because of that all, I just think we are going to be rather actually seeing a breakout towards the upside, and if we are going to be seeing a break towards the downside, well, I just think it is going to be making up for a very good buying opportunity. And yeah, if we are going to be seeing this breakout towards the upside, I do think there will be a very good chance that we are going to be reaching at about our 48k target, which has been our longer term target, and then after that see some kind of consolidation, some kind of a cool off, and some kind of a correction before the actual bull market will start. That has exactly this far happened each and every cycle, so very likely it will be happening again. I am going to be eyeing that 48k target, which is also going to be our exact target of this breakout pattern. And guys, if you are as well going to be interested in trading this breakout, and if you want to prepare yourself for this breakout pattern, make sure to go ahead towards this link with a link down in the description, or on my Twitter page down in the description as well. Because you can right now claim a free $1,000 trade on Bybit, where with this money you can trade this breakout pattern with. So yeah, make sure to go ahead towards that link in the description, and on top of that, you can also claim a free $40,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to prepare yourself, using that free trade. And on another note, Bitcoin ordinals are right now exploding. Right now, you will have to pay $33 for a Bitcoin transaction. I do think this is a very positive development, but at the same time, we can be seeing the Bitcoin frogs actually pumping like crazy. And we have been talking about Bitcoin frogs already right here. And ever since I've been talking about, it has gone up right now for about 450%. So yeah, I've been saying so many times, these are my top 3 Bitcoin ordinal picks. Bitcoin frogs has been my second pick, and right now, this Bitcoin ordinal is absolutely exploding. So yeah, make sure to get yourself involved in Bitcoin ordinals. Also, make sure to comment down below if I should make a separate video about Bitcoin ordinals. And with that being said, make sure to be following me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.